Today I want to talk to those of you who are single. I'm sure this whole quarantine thing has been really difficult for you. Maybe you live completely alone. Or maybe you live with a couple people, you live with your parents. But either way, it's been hard because you haven't been able to get out, meet people, and talk to people. And so I just want to give you guys some encouragement. Now you may be tempted to compare to others, compare to those who are married. It looks all great, they're stuck at home together. But don't do that, because you've heard the quote that comparison is the thief of joy. It really will steal your joy. But when we choose joy in where we're at, in the situation we're in, and to say, God, I choose to have joy. I don't understand it right now. I don't know why I'm still single, but God, I will choose joy in this. I was reminded of the story that John talked about this weekend. He talked about how there's either you've built your life on the sand, you've built your house on the sand, or you've built your house on the rock. But when the storm comes in, that's when you kind of see what you built your life on. And honestly, it starts right now. You think, oh, I'm going to build my house once I'm married. No, you're building your house right now as a single person. You're deciding whether you are building on Christ or whether you're building on sand, whether you're building on yourself or even on a person. Did you know that when you build your life on a person, it's the same thing as building your life on a sand, even if they're an amazing person? John and I've had moments in our marriage where I've not been trusting in God. I've not been leaning on Him, and I've been trying to get John to fulfill my needs. And really, that was me building my life on sand. Even though John's an amazing person, he was never meant for me to build my life on him. I was always supposed to build my life on Christ and build my life on Him, meaning that I get all of my needs fulfilled by God. My need for love, my need for companionship, my need for affection and even affirmation. It needs to come from God. There's no person, no matter how perfect they are, that could fulfill those needs. They were never meant to. John can't do it, and there's no person in your mind you're hoping you'll marry one day that can do it either. It's God. He's got to be the one that fulfills your life first. And so I want to encourage you guys right now. You have more time at home, more time because you're single. Right now is the time to build your life on Christ, to have Christ fulfill every need, every want that you have. The Bible says in Psalms 37:4 that if we delight ourselves in the Lord, He will give us the desires of our heart. And we want to just claim the second part. He's going to give me the desires of my heart. He knows I want to get married. And yes, that's true. But the first part of it says, delight yourself in the Lord. And that really is that time of just spending with God, falling in love with Him, making Him be your everything. So that when you get married, it's just an added bonus. It doesn't fulfill you. We believe in you guys. We know that God has an incredible plan for your life. We're praying for you. We're praying for your future spouses. But right now, more than that, we're praying for you. We're praying that God would just draw you into this deep love relationship with Him. This relationship that's going to stand the test of time. This relationship that's going to be that foundation that you build your house upon. We love you guys.